With the NFL trade deadline approaching, here are some of the top names to watch for trades before the deadline. Let's get into it. At 5, I have Alvin Kamara. The Saints are in a rough spot as a franchise sitting at 1-4, and they're going to need as much assets as possible to continue this rebuild. Kamara is still a very valuable and versatile back to have in any offense, and New Orleans should look to get value from him while they still can. With just 360 total scrimmage yards and averaging 4 yards a touch while dealing with injuries, Kamara has without a doubt seen much better days, but I feel that he can still be a very good asset on a contending team that's needing that extra juice at the running back position. And with 1 full year left on his contract, it's time for him and the Saints to say their goodbyes now for the best. Next up, Bradley Chubb of the Miami Dolphins. He's been dealt at the deadline before, and I could see it happening again, honestly. Things just aren't looking all that bright in Miami, although Chubb himself has been a bright spot. 4 sacks in 5 games back from a torn ACL, that's been great. But Bradley Chubb is quite expensive for a 1-4 team that is going to be looking to get rid of Tyreek Hill eventually, and most likely their head coach Mike McDaniel as well. It's only right to get off the contract now and get value for an aging pass rusher. Real quick, if you're rocking with this kind of NFL content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I got more discussions and talks just like this coming on the way. Coming in at number 3, I got Tariq Woolen. Man, if you told me back in 2022-2023 that this breakout Pro Bowl corner could be in trade talks, I wouldn't believe it, but here we are. Seattle's defense has been solid this year, and with Devin Witherspoon now clearly their cornerback 1, Woolen has for sure seen better days. This year, he has allowed an opposing passer rating of 123.1 in coverage with an overall grade of 42.1. Woolen's still a young corner at 26 years old and can be an athletic playmaker at 6'4". In his first 3 seasons, he had 16 takeaways and 41 passes defensed. It just may be time for a change of scenery instead of an extension in Seattle. Teams who are in desperate need of secondary help could and honestly should call. The Ravens, Lions, or even the Rams, although I doubt Seattle would make that in-division trade. You can even throw the Cincinnati Bengals in there too, but I doubt they do that. Number 2, Jakobi Meyers, a guy that has to be discussed given that he requested a trade before the season even began, although Las Vegas rejected that request quickly. Now, Meyers is the team's leading receiver while the Raiders are 1-4 at the bottom of the AFC West, and it doesn't seem like that'll be changing anytime soon with how Geno Smith has been looking. And with the rise of Trey Tucker in the offense as well, moving off of Meyers' $33 million contract before he's an unrestricted free agent next offseason has to be a decision that Las Vegas considers. At number 1, I got the quarterback duo of Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston for the New York Giants. Between Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, I honestly don't know why the Bengals did not come calling, but I personally won't rule out trades for these guys all the way just yet. Even though I will admit that Wilson at this point in his career should probably be a family man, while Jameis could be an interesting backup that can come in from time to time still. Don't be surprised if one of these guys is wearing a new helmet before the deadline hits, especially with Jackson Dart now being the starter for the Giants. It could be Carolina, Miami, even the Jets, you never know. So those are my top 5 trade candidates heading into the trade deadline. Which trade would you want to see happen most? Make sure you drop it in the comments, hit like if you think a big move is coming up soon, and subscribe for more NFL content, discussions, and breakdowns just like this.